bitch look like Tyler Perry, but she don't love me, she too scary.
Hi guys, it is me, JadeJaialee, the dog, the kitten, and the vixen. And I'm here because I promised y'all I would give y'all a nightlife series, and that is going to help y'all get the most bags in nightlife. And guess what? Clap it up, because we're here. Now, before we get into everything, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you do not miss this free game, because I'm going to be teaching you how to get that bag. Let's do it. In the nightlife, you are appearing to the male gaze. And if you don't know what that is, I'm going to give you a little rundown on that really quickly. The male gaze is all about living out the male fantasy as far as how they see women. The male gaze is basically objectifying women and seeing them as a more sexual object, something to play with. And I know for a lot of women that might be a hard pill to swallow. But the faster that you swallow it and take it and use it at your advantage, the better it'll be for you. Because it's no way around it. It's so sad that it gotta be this way. But it's nothing that you can do about it, and it's nothing that'll never be, well, it's nothing that'll be going away anytime soon. Men run it, and we just kind of gotta appear to that. I know the light kind of got dimmer because my overhead light died, but I'm about to turn y'all up. Hold on. And just like that, we're back in the building. Everything is bright. So get you a pencil, get you a paper, and get you something to write with, because I'm about to give y'all a free game. I am your fantasy fairy god sister. I don't exist. I'm just up here, and I'm going to stay up here. Anytime that you need me, you always do this, and I'll be there. In your head, like, girl, get that money. Get that bag. You slipping. Let's go. That's what I'm here for. But anyway, I'm going to be teaching you how to get the most money in nightlife. And not even that, but this will be life skills that'll help you as a more fantasy figure. That's what you're about. Now let's get into it. First things first. How do you see nightlife? How do you see nightlife, my love? Yes, nightlife is all about fantasy. Nightlife is a place where people come and people can feel as if they're in another world. Think about it. The drinks, the music, the sexy women, everything is just going down because it is an escape from reality. And a lot of times people forget that, as far as the employees, as far as girls like yourself, the nightlife, but y'all just go there, y'all be trying to get through the ship, get your coin, and go home. But in fact, by doing that is blocking you from getting the most money. Now, when you are in nightlife, my love, I want you to know that you are a fantasy figure. And I want to say, just like in corporate, you know, they go through a paid training, they give scripts for the employees to say, and they also give them uniforms. Now, that is a part of their job description, and that is how they will act, and that is how they will behave. And if they don't do that, then they are out of line, and they are getting, their job is at risk because they're not doing their job. All right? Now, when you're in nightlife, I want you to have that same mentality. It is still a job, okay? Now, when you're in nightlife, and I say sell the fantasy, because that's exactly what you're selling. When I say sell the fantasy, I'm saying sell the femininity. The fantasy is femininity, okay? Like I said, this is a male-dominated world. Nightlife is a male's playground. You are catering to the male gaze. And what do men want to see? Y'all know what they want. Y'all know what they want to see. Y'all know what they like. And if you don't, then I'm going to teach you. I'm your teacher. Let's get it. So men are infatuated with female features as far as the curviness, the vivaciousness, the plumpness, the beauty, the all of that. And beautiful women is actually the blood source of nightlife. Think about this. No matter where you go, it can be a sports bar, a cigar lounge, a regular lounge, a club, a gentleman's club. You will go in there and you will all see that they have one thing in common, and that is beautiful women with a certain type of aesthetic. Because the owners of those places know what is going to attract and bring in the clientele. Okay? So you don't need to ignore that. Okay? Now, when I say sell the fantasy, which is your femininity, you have to appear like the male gaze. The male gaze, women are often seen with their hair done nicely, neatly, clean, makeup, flawless. You understand? Clothes, sexy, body intact. You know, nails done, long or short, the nails are still done. And that is something that a man has as far as an ideal of a woman. Okay? Not just a nightlife thing. This is a food chain thing as well. Think about Hooters. All those girls are there with their boobs out, talking like, hi, how can I take your order? They know to hire a certain kind of girl that is busty. You can't even get hired at Hooters if your tatas don't stick out further than your face. They hire you, they make you stand like this to a wall, and if your tatas is out further than your face, you're hired. But if your face is out further than your tatas and they think that you flat-chested, you don't even have a chance in here. Understand? And that is not even a nightlife place. That's a family chain place. So it doesn't matter where you're at. But when you're working in the nightlife, it is something that you need to pay attention to, especially because you are going to be reeling in customers based off of how you look, my love. And I'm not saying that you have to be a 10, because beauty's in the eye of the beholder. People are traveling from all over, and people might not be digging how you look physically, but if they see that you cater to the male gaze, you got them hooked. You have to sell the fantasy. You have to put that crazy stuff down and sell that fantasy. So when you're selling the fantasy physically, because there's more than one way to sell a fantasy. And right now, we're just talking about the physicality. All right? Now, I want you to make sure that your hair is done nice and neatly. That's the first thing that people see once they see you. All right? You want clientele. They walk in the door. They looking around. They see that your hair is a mess. One shot, you're out the door. They're not going to want to be seated and working with you. All right? Second thing, baby, you need to beat your face. You need to put on your makeup. And I'm not talking about no foundation, just blush and concealer with mascara and lip gloss. This is not Drake's Child's Play. This is, if you know you're worth the binge truck, don't let, unless it's bands up, okay? And if you want bands, you want big bags, you need to look like a literal doll, okay? That's what men want to see in the nightlife, okay? Your face needs to be done. I don't want to see mascara. I'm going to need you to put your lashes on. I'm going to need you to say, hey, my name is Dolly. How can I take your order? And they need to see the blink dramatically, okay? Now, skin, soft to the touch, it needs to look supple, and you need to have your nails done. Whether they are short or long, your nails need to be done. That is also a big part of selling the fantasy, okay? Think about going out to Hawaii. That's gonna be a place that I always reference because they're known to have an exotic feel as far as the vacation vibe. The girls have their headbands on, they got coconuts on their tatas, they flow skirts, and they around making you feel like you're on vacation, my love. You need to have that same look when you're selling the fantasy. If you can't sell the fantasy, you can't sell a bottle. And if you can't sell a bottle, you can't sell a table. So what would be your real purpose of being there? Exactly. Sell the fantasy. All right? So from now on, drop down in the comments what you're going to do. I want all of y'all to drop down in the comments, sell the fantasy. Okay? Don't come in there looking like no child, no teenager, with just concealer and blush, mascara, and lip gloss. You deserve to be sent home. I'm your big sister. Listen to me and take my advice, because I want you to get the most money. You may be naturally beautiful, but if you want the most money, that's what you're going to do. I am JadeJaialee. Each one teach one. Bye.